AK, you made this?
What's up with everybody, man? I'm your host, Ivy, and you're sparking up with Vansnweed. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that post notifications button, man. Today we got AveBaby in this motherfucker.
You know what's going on, man.
Fucking with us, bro. How you doing?
You know, I'm straight.
First and foremost, shout out to social media and tell the people where they can find your music.
You can find me all over the place. Shit, AveBaby. 820 AveBaby. Instagram. So all I got is an Instagram right now. I ended up deleting my Twitter and shit a minute ago, but shit, you can follow me at THYW30.
Okay. So what was it like growing up?
Man, that shit was cool. You know, being in the Funktown, Oakland, California. So we just do our shit different. We kids, shit like family oriented. Everybody know each other down there.
Right.
All depending on how, how niggas come up. This shit cool though. Should be fun.
Right. Okay, so how did growing up in Oakland mold you into the man you are today?
Out of everything, I can say that shit made a big impact based off the fact that, a lot of niggas ain't making it past 18. Shit, you might not make past 16. So shit, in our city, you got to stay on top of it. Hey. Make sure you got a smart mind. The niggas that was around, everybody got their head on straight. Everybody doing what they supposed to be doing.
Right. Thanks. So let's talk AveBaby, man. How'd you come up with that name?
Shit, I'm from 8th Ave. It's the Ave shit. On my, Funktown, we the avenues. We don't know nothing about no boulevard. So.
Right. Short and simple.
So everybody on the Ave, shit, 8th Ave, shit. That's how I came up with it. One day I'm just thinking, I'm trying to figure out how you gonna set it apart from everybody else. Everybody got baby in their name and shit like that, but I've been rocking with that AveBaby shit for like 3 years now.
Right.
Like 3-4 years. I had another name. I was going under Tyree, but I ended up switching over to AveBaby because that's really, that's what it is.
To put more you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Represent where a nigga from.
Oh
shit.
God, you have to.
It ain't really just about the name. It gotta be about where you from, all the people that's around you type shit.
Right.
Everybody that's coming up, we all doing different shit, so that name really make a big difference.
Thanks. So you dropping your second EP, 522, man. Titled Love for the Streets. How have you grown as an artist since then? Well, since your first EP.
Man.
Your first EP, man.
Shit, I can say now, I got hella shit to talk about.
Right.
A nigga got so much shit to talk about, so much shit been going on, so it's like, it's different. It's totally different from what it was at first. When a nigga first kicked this music shit off, nigga ain't really had too much to talk about. Wasn't too much going on, wasn't a lot, a lot of experience with life, period. You can say you might, touch a few dollars, some shit like that, but that ain't enough for you to really say, oh, I got some shit to rap about.
Right.
And niggas start going through situations. I just had my son, 2020, so it's like, all that type of shit really motivated a nigga to make some better music now and really let all the shit out that nigga wanted to let out, for real.
Right.
And I still ain't let out everything, but shit, that shit coming together for sure. It's coming out now.
Right, so you feel like having a son really motivates you to go harder with this shit, really be like, okay, I can really do this shit.
I know everybody say that shit.
But
everybody say that shit, but that shit different though. That shit serious. Once you actually in a position, you like, damn, I got this baby on the way, little nigga scrambling around trying to scrape up some dollars, all the little dumb shit.
Right.
You gonna put yourself through most shit, thinking like, it's harder than what it actually is when it ain't even all that, bro. That shit actually build character. It actually make things a lot easier too, cause you gotta slow down and think about shit. More so if you was on your shit to where you like, all right, I gotta sit up here and think about myself. Nah, you gotta think about the baby. You feel me? You gotta think about what you right decisions, all the type of shit. So that shit really easier than what most people think it is.
Right.
That shit helped out a lot for sure.
Okay. So what's your next step in taking your career to the next level, man?
Man, bro, I'm trying to do some different shit now. I'm trying to get in with this fashion. Yeah, I know I got this little clothing line called Rich by Association. RBA. I ain't got nothing on today. I should have wore some shit.
Totally should have, man. Trying to promote your shit.
That shit, that's what a nigga rocking with. I be rocking my shit sometimes, but I like everybody clothes, so I still wear everybody else shit. I ain't trying to be on no khaki shit like I got the raw shit out. But it's gonna kick off. When it finally kick off, it's gonna kick off for sure.
Right.
And it's gonna be one of the top ones.
So are you into fashion for real? Like, do you want to just like, how people come out with clothing lines, quote unquote clothing lines, just be hoodies and shirts and shit? Do you want to get into like real clothing?
I want to do cut so,
Right.
Motherfucker really know me, they really know. A nigga really into real fashion shit, like real, Fashion Week. all the shit. Like I keep up on shit like, you know, designer, all that type of shit, but more so like on some runway shit, like a nigga trying to do some real serious shit with that shit, you know, cutting, sewing, denim, all that type of shit. I don't really just want to stick to the sweatsuits and the t-shirts. That shit cool, but that's more like on some, you know, some streetwear shit.
Right.
If you want to get into real fashion, you gotta, you know, really be behind the scenes, really work with your vendors and where you getting your from all your cross from, your materials, you from all your tools, all this shit. You gotta really be behind that shit if you want to say you a real fashion designer or you a real, you know, you actually doing some shit with clothing versus motherfuckers just stamping the logo on it and saying that, you know, you made something.
Right.
And that's cool too, you feel me? Because motherfuckers make they bag with that, but what I'm trying to get to is if the show ain't no just, you know, throwing no stamp on something.
Thanks.
We trying to actually build something around here.
And you should, man. So, how do you get the creative juices flowing, and how do you stay in that creative space?
All my folks, I can say everybody that really fuck with a nigga. I don't really be around too many people, but majority of the people that is around a nigga, they keep a nigga on this game. Like, man, you gotta stick to rapping, or you gotta stick to the clothes, or you know, you gotta stay OT and be in people's face, just do some different shit. So you just got, you know, a whole different catalog of things going on. You got a lot of people behind you. If you ain't got nobody behind you, then shit, you know, it's gonna be harder for you to really do some shit. So I really stick with my people.
Right. So when you in the studio, do you prefer to be alone, or do you be like having hella niggas in there, or everybody named mama, or?
I ain't gonna lie, I go to the studio by myself, but you know, I be bringing my niggas with me sometimes. Like I bring two or three niggas with me. Like, you know, the people that I got now, like people that's here with us right now. You feel me? Most of the people that I bring to the studio, you feel me? I don't really be rocking with too many people like that. Need too many people in the studio. It ain't like no party. You feel me? Niggas trying to work for real, but at the same time, you know, niggas that's rocking with me, they gon' be in there, cause you know sometimes they gonna feel like they wanna rap. Sometimes they just wanna lay some shit down on the track. So we all be in there just doing whatever we do. But you know, at the same time, we be serious about this shit. So it ain't like we just going in there playing, wasting our money, cause it do cost.
Right.
It do cost.
So do you before you go in there, do you write something, or you just be in there like punching in, freestyling for real?
I used to write. I used to really write, but then that's when I realized that a nigga ain't gonna have shit to talk about. You keep writing some shit, you ain't gonna have nothing to talk about. So I just started doing like the first bar that come off my head, off the dome, I write that down for sure. And then from there, you know, I'll freestyle some shit to get into the groove of it. It's gonna take, you know, a little bit of time, like probably like 5-10 minutes for me to make an actual song once I get the groove of the shit. But that shit don't be, you know, it don't be too hard. It don't be that hard, really. But it's just on some shit like now. All the freestyle shit be the better shit. You know, it's the shit that's actually coming from your heart. It's really your feelings. A lot of the shit that niggas write, you know, you gonna get writer's block. You gonna feel like, man, I don't know what else to say. And then you gonna start trying to write through your writer's block, and you gonna fuck up your whole song damn near and start writing some bullshit.
Thanks.
So it be on shit like you just gotta really come creative. I mean, if you got writer's block, take your ass to sleep, do something different. I mean, other than that, go smoke, get high, do, I don't know, whatever you do to get your mind off the rap shit, and then come back to the shit later on, because you're going to have a whole different subject, a whole different idea, something totally different going on in your mind, all the shit.
Right.
So that's really how I started coming.
Right. So how do you feel about the beef rap that's becoming so fucking popular these days? What is that? What's going on?
I don't know. I can't tell you too much what's going on with that shit. They going crazy. Some of these young niggas go crazy. I like some of their music though. I ain't gonna cap.
Oh God.
I like some of their music.
Right.
It's some of the niggas from the city. I'll be listening to their ass. They be going crazy.
Right. Do you feel like that get people in certain situations though? Like, I don't know, cause it's like people be talking about fuck niggas dead homies. I don't know. I never thought that was cool type shit. But you know, I guess if you in it, you in it. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know though, cause it's a difference. Everybody. I mean, I do know, but at the same time, I don't know, because it's like, everybody different. A lot of motherfuckers feel like, you know, if the rap stem from something, like a beef. So as we saying, if it's beef rap, it's going to stem from somewhere. It's a problem that occurred that made these people to, you know, want to rap about each other. For some reason, they got this much envy or hatred in their heart against each other that they want to rap against each other or about each other. So something obviously went on that was a serious factor. But at the same time, I don't know if it's, you know, how a motherfucker supposed to feel. You ain't really supposed to say fuck the dead. But if you had some beef going on with that nigga, you gonna be like, fuck that nigga, he died. I don't care about that nigga. I don't care that he died either. As you get older, you might start feeling like, alright, you know, I probably should never say fuck that dead nigga, you feel me? Because he dead and he couldn't really change his story. You feel me? He died, whatever the case may be. But that's how a lot of people be feeling. So it really just be on them. I know shit. I know if a motherfucker do something to me, majority of the fact, you know, if it's fatal or if it's not fatal, the nigga still gonna be like, man, you know, kind of fuck you. But once you pass, it's like, man, you know, you ain't really nothing to talk about because you don't want to keep, you know, picking at something that can't, you know, can't even poke you back.
Right.
So it's, you know, that shit. I mean, it is what it is. That shit coming up. That's how a lot of motherfuckers making their name now, though.
Right. You're not lying for real, for real. So how long have you been taking music serious? Like actually putting money behind it, doing videos and shit like that?
Shit, I shot my first video with Shot+Edited in 2017. And that was the first time I actually put some money into my shit. But I was in the studio before then. I'm in the studio probably every day. Like, I'm spending $40 an hour. I'm going to Tune, old school Tune back in the day, fucking with Karina and shit. Before she opened up her own shit, and I was in that motherfucker like every day, recording them there every day, actually taking it serious. But I wasn't dropping no videos like that until I shot my first video, and then that shit was kind of cool. A little bit of motherfuckers was fucking with it and shit. So I'm like, just keep doing this shit.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, it's about 5, 6 years. So 2016, I recorded my first song in my in one of my white boys' garage. I forgot his name. Back when I went to high school with him, we was in that boy's garage. He had studio, everything. That shit sounds so trash. Now I listen to that shit. Yeah, that shit sound
like that.
that shit sound bootsy as hell.
Right. In the garage too? Oh yeah, you know how that go.
No, nothing like.
Yeah,
Booth
hella echo and shit.
Hella random shit going on. He got bikes and cars and we just doing whatever we could. Anywhere we could record, that's what it was at. Nigga ain't know where it was a studio at though. I ain't gonna lie. My mama had moved me out of Oakland in 6th grade. I was staying in I don't want to Creek in Concord. So I ended up meeting one of the white boys out in Concord. And that's where I ended up recording for my first time recording in that boy house. And that shit was cool. At the time, I was thinking it was cool. Now it's like, okay, well, I see exactly where they went with that shit. But then it was like, all right, yeah, this cool for right now. Nigga ain't had nothing else.
Right.
But yeah, I've been doing this shit for, you know, 5, 6 years now. Okay. Going on a little minute. I'm trying to, you know, to take off with it. Now I'm trying to actually be serious with this shit, because I ain't been serious with this shit in a minute.
Gotta be consistent, man. That's how niggas be getting on.
Hell yeah, I had a bitch delete my SoundCloud 2019. Threw my whole momentum off. I was going stupid too. I had just dropped that Sweet Lady challenge. Hella shit. That motherfucker was doing numbers. That motherfucker had like 150 right now on SoundCloud. That shit, like, at the time, that motherfucker could have did like 300 if I would never have my SoundCloud deleted. That bitch had me fucked up. I was going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Bitch had me out of commission for about a year and a half, 2 years though. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
2021, I started dropping music again type shit. Wanted to jump back in this shit.
Thank God, she lame as hell for doing that shit though.
Yeah, she fucked the nigga over, man.
Man, so you don't have a lot of features. Do you plan on working with a lot of people in, with more people in Oakland, or nah?
I want to, but shit, that be up to them. I ain't really needing no features for real, cause I'm gonna go both ways. I'm gonna rap and I'm gonna do the harmonizing shit. So it's like, I don't really be needing too many features, but it's a couple niggas that I be wanting to feature on my shit.
Right.
It's a couple niggas I want featured on my shit. No cap. I want to feature Rex like Raj. I know he from Berkeley though, but I want to feature him for sure.
Oh, he be going crazy.
He from Berkeley, or
is he from Berkeley? I think so.
He might be from Richmond, but I'm not sure. But I want to feature with him. I want to feature with him for sure.
Right. He got different sound too. That's what I like. That's what I like.
I want to feature with him for sure, cause he going crazy. I know I just jump back rapping and shit, been on some street shit, but nigga, you know, I be melodized. That's where it's at. So nigga, I need one with him.
Man, so since you're talking about that, who would you say is your target audience? Because I feel like women gonna spend the most money at the end of the day.
That's what I say though. I do all my, I do all my shit for women, you know. It's the ism in me, but other than that, shit. Other than that, a nigga, I'm gonna do this shit for females for sure. At the end of the day, that's where it's going, you know. But a nigga come from the street, so it's gonna always be some music behind that. It's gonna always be a story behind that for sure.
Right. So, are you a nature person? Do you go hiking and shit like that? You camping, anything like that?
I've been hiking. I ain't gonna say with a couple people. I've been hiking with probably like one female before. We went hiking. I went hiking in San Jose.
Mhm.
That shit was cool. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was cool as hell. We was somewhere in shit like this.
Yeah,
I'm like,
the little
hell
view
yeah.
and shit. Yeah,
Bitch take me on the trip. I'm doing
Right.
hella shit. So that shit was cool. I ain't gonna lie. That was like my first time going hiking. I mean, I used to do that shit as a kid, but I ain't never looked at it like it was hiking. We used to run up the hills and shit, random hills, just do random shit in the little mountains behind the schools and shit like that. But other than that, I ain't really did too much hiking. I need to start though. That shit good for the brain.
Hell yeah,
Good
how
for the
you
mind.
feel me? Clear your mind, all type of shit.
Yeah, I like hiking. I used to go camping. I've been camping a couple times. Me and my family used to go camping at Lake Berryessa. That was like the go-to spot to go camping at. It's hella shit that went on out there. I done went camping at Lake Comanche too, and there was hella shit going on out there before.
Nah,
Females.
I ain't never been camping.
You ain't never been camping?
Never been camping.
Camping where it's at, no cap. I ain't gonna
bet.
lie, you get you a cool group, go camping. You gonna have a good ass time.
Right.
Bottles, the drink, whatever you want. You feel me? You got the smoke, do all the shit. Camping cool though. Camping cool. I ain't gonna lie. Camping cool. Yeah, shit. We do a couple activities. We do fun. I be taking my son to the park and shit.
Right.
We went to the park. We fucking around. Other than that, nigga be trying to stick to this business shit, but for the most part, yeah, we be doing a couple little activities.
Right.
We trying to stay out the way.
Have
fun. Yeah,
for sure.
have fun.
Oh God. So let's talk jewelry, man. We noticed you be wearing jewelry and shit.
Oh yeah.
Shining. Where's that, man? Put that
I don't mean to
motherfucker
have
up.
my chain tucked.
Yeah.
I don't be caring to even show this motherfucker
Let's show the
sometimes.
motherfucker up, cause how do you feel about people wearing fake jewelry?
Shit, that's them niggas.
But what about faking it till you make it? Do you feel like that's really like thing to do, or like I don't know, like?
Shit. But I mean, if you live in a Hollywood ass lifestyle, that's what them Hollywood niggas do. You feel me? That's that's a Hollywood trait. But other than that, I don't know. You feel me? You gonna get what you want and what make you feel genuine. You feel me? If you feel like getting some fake jewelry make you feel genuine to do that, that's for you. But I'm not about to go buy no fake jewelry. Ain't no reason to. Like that's not. If I gotta go buy something that's fake, I might as well not even buy it at all.
Exactly.
At that point, nigga don't even want it. So it's like shit. I mean, they gonna do what they do. Fake it till you make it. It ain't no bad decision. If you really got the plan, you say, all right, yeah. Feel me? I already got $1 million, but I be wearing fake watches and shit.
Right.
I get what you saying, you feel, cause you got the $1 million. You can wear whatever you want to wear. You feel me? But it's like, all right, what it's just all about what you trying to get to. If you trying to impress somebody by buying the real shit, then buy the real shit because you trying to impress somebody. You gonna impress yourself because you want to see if you can do it. Then do that. I know we really be doing this shit to see if we got the the strength or the hustle to really hustle up enough money to go buy these chains or these cars, these jewelry or clothes, whatever the case may be, and then sit up there and say, all right, I can still live the same lifestyle I've been living. And that's just the hustle in you. But if you ain't got that type of hustle, then I can see why you'll be doing some fake shit, or you'll be buying some fake shit to where you can get some money because you're not willing to, take that time and spend all the money that you got, that you making and invest that back into the shit that you got going on. Like, I done invested a lot of money into this rap shit, but I ain't really gonna say that I seen $1 off it. So it's like, it's really about what you wanna do. If that fake jewelry gonna make you feel better about your life, shit, buy you some fake jewelry.
Right.
But on this end, we ain't doing none of that.
Right. So the infamous question is, what you smoking on today, man? What y'all blowing on today?
Wampers?
Oh, some shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Little mid.
Ether. Super pressure.
Okay.
Yeah, we smoking super pressure. Gonna roll that shit up again, shit.
Come on, let's talk about it. What's the funniest high story? You ever got so high you be tripping that motherfucker, or you seen somebody tripping?
Damn, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, it's been so much funny shit going on, really. Like, lately, it's been so much funny shit going on, I can't tell you a specific ass story. Like, we be doing some everyday shit just be funny, like, just random shit be going on, so it be so much shit, we be high, like, and just now, we riding through, you feel me, ride through where we at, but we like, damn, we hit a little bump, we like, nigga, like, damn, that's how you know you ain't from over here. Nigga, like, hell yeah, like, nigga. We don't know nothing about this motherfucker. We hitting random bumps, the car, everything, the car dinner flying, everybody this motherfucker bump. We like, man, hell no. It be random shit going on. We just be rolling like, man, it's too much shit. I ain't gonna lie. We be shooting. We be catching funny shit when we be shooting. Like, we be sitting in the car, be some funny ass shit going on. I know probably one of my funniest times though, on some high shit, probably I was in Vegas when I was staying in Vegas. And me and my big homie, we in the house. And we trapping so hard that we ain't paid the light bill in like 6 months. No cap. The bill like $800. So we like, yeah, nigga, like, one day the shit all go out. I call him, I'm like, bro, what's up with the shit? I'm like, what is the power outage or something? He like, nah, you feel me, he like, I think the shit off. I'm like, nah. I'm like, I don't think the shit off. I'm like, can't be. I'm like, that don't make no sense. I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, damn, you know we paying our bill, we doing our shit.
Right.
So nigga like, nah, bro, that shit gotta be off. He like, I ain't paid that shit. Like, little brother ain't paid that. I'm like, all right, bro, it's good.
Right.
So I'm just, man, nigga, this nigga come back, bro. I catch ourselves, we stealing firewood out of our cells. Nigga, we trying to heat the house up. Nigga, we ain't got no lights. We got about 100 candles in this motherfucker. We going to Walmart. We buying lights from Walmart. We just trying to get this motherfucker back rolling.
Right.
Man. So one day, a nigga got somebody coming to pull up. They walk in the house. They like, damn, it's dark in this motherfucker. I'm like, yeah, bro, we ain't paid the lights, none of that shit. You know, what you want to do? They like, oh, I'm like, what?
Right.
Like, they still came through. But it's like, bro, like, you know, nigga be going through some crazy ass shit, bro. Like, a lot of motherfuckers wouldn't imagine some of the shit nigga be really going through. But it is what it is. This shit be funny though.
That shit sound hella crazy.
If a nigga was there, bro, we almost set the house on fire. No cap,
Off the
bro.
firewood?
Hell yeah, bro. Because you in apartments, like, you're not supposed to, you know, like, you might have a fireplace, but you not really supposed to put the firewood in there. Like, you're not supposed to light no fire in there. Like, that's just for the aesthetic. Like, it just look good type shit. But we really put this shit in there because it's a real fireplace. Like, you know, you could really light the wood and this shit. They got a chimney outside going up.
Yeah.
Nigga, I walk outside, the chimney is smoke. It's hella smoky outside. I'm like, I know the upstairs neighbors. I know they smell that shit.
Right. Like,
they wonder what the fuck we doing.
Yeah.
Nigga, we got that motherfucker so hot. Bro, like, all right, it's kind of, you know, it done got warm in this motherfucker.
Right.
A nigga end up like, yeah. Be like, you know, it's actually hot. I'm like, how we gonna put this shit out? You know, we ain't got, you know, we ain't got nothing to put this shit out with. I'm like, ooh, you know, cause from what I know, flour and oil, to put out an oil fire, you use flour.
Right. Yeah.
Nigga, this ain't no oil fire. Nigga, I tell this nigga throw the flour on that motherfucker blow up, big ass explosion. I'm like, hell no. He almost set the whole house on fire, bro. And everything I love, bro. That shit was the craziest, one of the craziest things I ever been in, bro. Like, that shit was so different, bro. Like, that shit different, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, shit, got the lights cut off, had to put the firewood. Hell nah.
It's different shit, different strokes for different folks. We going through so much shit, bro. Like, it was just some crazy. That was a crazy ass year. That was some 2020 shit. No cap.
No doing
2020
COVID type
cool.
shit. Oh
Hell
yeah. Fucking around.
Yeah, it was so much shit going on, bro.
Right. So, bongs, woods, or papers. Have you ever hit a bong?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back in middle school, after I had moved from out of Oakland back in middle school, I was fucking with all the white boys I'm fucking with, nigga. They do bong rips. You know, they fuck. That's just when dad started coming out too. So you know, I had just dad for the first time. It's like 7th grade. I'm hitting bongs all in their house. I'm wondering what's going on with their parents. Like, you know, I know my mama gonna chip on me. She catch me smoking.
Oh God.
They really getting high type shit.
Yeah.
They got big bongs, 3-foot bongs, hella little shit. I'm like, yeah, I done hit one of them motherfuckers. But I don't like them bitch, cause it be like, that shit weird. It take too long for the smoke to get to a nigga. So it be on some shit like, I'd rather just roll up. So I started out smoking swishers and shit. I really started out smoking papers. And the niggas started smoking swishers. Started smoking woods. I was smoking woods for hella long. I had stopped smoking for hella long from like 8th grade to like 8th grade to like senior year. I probably wasn't smoking.
How come?
I was on some shit like I wanted to, you know, get to it. Cause I was going to 9th grade. I'm on some shit like I ain't finna keep smoking that shit, wasting the nigga time on the shit. I'm wasting a little money on the shit. I'm like, now I'm actually growing up. I might as well start getting some money. It's other shit I want to start doing, spending my money on, spending my time on. So I just end up stopped smoking for a long time, and until I had got a job, actually started making some money and shit, I ended up fucking stopped smoking. I ended up smoking again though. Once I quit my job, I started smoking again. I started getting high. I feel like that was cool shit. I ended up getting high, hella high too. I was the highest I ever been in hella long.
Them tolerance breaks, bro. Them motherfuckers had you so loaded. God.
And that was a long ass talk. 4-5 years too.
Yeah. I was 3 years.
I'm cool. I missed that time where I wasn't smoking the whole wood.
Oh God, huh?
Hell yeah. But I be smoking papers now though.
Mhm.
I fuck with papers.
Do you
be
miss
smoking.
tobacco, like, or not?
Shit, I mean, I still be smoking this shit because I be rolling spliff. On some
Oh
East
yeah.
Coast shit.
Oh yeah, you had to.
Hell
Smoking
yeah.
just no joint, just with weed in it. That shit ain't gonna hit you the same. I feel like, I don't know.
Nah, it ain't. But at the same time, I mean, I don't feel like it is. Some niggas be feeling like that shit be better though without the tobacco on it. But I feel like that shit, you know, it's gonna hit a whole lot better though.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna keep spliffing until I start smoking though. That shit helping niggas stop smoking though. Cause I was smoking hella woods, nigga. Start smoking them papers, nigga really don't be smoking like that no more.
Right.
I'm trying to slow down. I'm really trying to quit, but I want to, you know, still be an activist for this shit.
Right. Exactly.
Advocate for, you know, for the smokers.
Man.
But I just want to be on my own tip. I'm trying to get it right.
Right. Right. So how do you feel about the cannabis clubs? You know, they be overcharging and shit. You basically paying for just the package. And are you fucking with the cannabis clubs or you getting it for the homies?
I know if I'm OT and that's all the nigga really got, like if a nigga ain't got no weed on, you feel me, and I'm OT and I ain't fucking with it, I'm for sure just gonna walk into the dispensary one time just go grab some shit. Other than that, it's like, hell no, you ain't gonna catch me walking into the dispensary in nowhere in Cali.
Right.
If it's from LA to Sac, you not finna catch me nowhere in no dispensary.
I'm telling you.
That shit, yeah, they be trying to work niggas.
Work
$70
niggas.
an eighth, $80 an eighth,
Yes,
$100 an eighth.
I'm telling you, bruh. And it be like the weed that be $30 an eighth be giving me higher than the motherfucking shit at the club.
No cap.
Like, what?
No cap. And then they be, they be having their little shit to say about motherfuckers that, selling their weed on the street and this and the third. It's like, bro, like, we the ones that's, y'all damn near getting the weed from too. Like, if it ain't for us, like, y'all niggas ain't finna have no weed. If niggas on the street ain't selling no weed, you think everybody finna go to y'all and pay them high ass prices?
Hell nah. You just gonna stop
Motherfuckers
smoking.
just gonna stop smoking or they gonna grow their own shit, bro.
Oh, God.
Niggas don't gotta go to the club. This shit, it's Cali shit. Especially if you in Cali, you ain't gotta go to the dispensary. I tell you, I don't know about if you in Ohio or Kansas, you feel me? Wichita, wherever the fuck you at, man. I don't know, but out in Cali, you ain't gotta go to the dispensary. You gonna be good wherever you at.
Oh God, it's weed everywhere.
Yeah, you can go to the gas station, you gonna run into, a homeless nigga. He got some weed that's damn near good.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. He got some gas too, probably.
Everybody got it.
He got some stupid blue cook.
Man, oh guys, we talk about all that shit. What's your favorite strain? What you be smoking the most? Like, I gotta have this.
Really? Like, I really be on some run shit. Or if a nigga ain't smoking run shit, it's really some cookie shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's really it. Like, shit, that's really all it be. A nigga be high, though, but cookie get a nigga hella high. Cookie a nigga favorite. If you want to say a nigga favorite weed, go to, it's gonna be on some cookie shit. But you can't really find the best cookie like that no more. So nigga get to the runts type shit like that. But I end up coming on my own shit called Whomper. So a nigga just be smoking that sometime. Whenever I come across that shit, I end up smoking that shit. Cause my nigga, he be having that shit. We be fucking with that shit. We trying to get our own shit off the ground.
Right.
Fuck everybody else shit.
Man,
Trying to
smoke
have
my
our
own shit, huh? Oh God.
We ain't trying to keep saying y'all name for too long now.
Man, trying to say all that. All this free promo.
Yeah, we ain't trying to keep saying y'all name now.
Oh God. Okay, so if you could smoke with any stoner in the world, who would it be?
I go cap. I'm trying to smoke with Snoop. That's the only nigga I want to smoke with. That's my favorite rapper.
Really?
On mamas.
How come?
Cause. Nah, but that's really my favorite rapper. I grew up off that nigga like that nigga, that doggy style out. That's my number one. Like,
he was going crazy at that time.
Bro. Like, man, that's that shit. I'm off that Snoop. That's that shit. Like, if I know some motherfuckers that be around that nigga, so it's like it's cool to, like, say that type of shit, cause it's not like I'm on some. I mean, even if I was, that's my favorite rapper, but I actually know people that's close to him that be on some shit. Let him know. He already know. He my favorite rapper. He know what's up.
Right. Okay, so.
You know what's up, but I'm trying to get high with that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, out there, I'll smoke that nigga.
You think so?
Hell
you think
yeah. Out there, I'll smoke that nigga.
Really?
Hell yeah, because you gotta think, like, we be smoking real, like, no offense, but like, he from LA. They like different type of weed. Like, they like OGs and shit and cushions. Like, we be smoking cookies. Like, we be smoking real downers. Like, we be down. Like, nigga be really high. Like, so I'm running through that OG shit.
Right.
Like, I'm running through the kush, I'm running through the OG. Like, we don't want that. Like, nigga want cookie. Like, we want, you know, we want that downer. A nigga need to, you know, I need to sit down. So it be on some shit like that. Like, that's the only reason why I be saying, like, a lot of us in the Bay, we can outsmoke a lot of motherfuckers because we like that downer and we be smoking all day.
Right.
We all day smokers. Like, we be smoking woods. We throw 7s in the woods. We throw all the shit. We was the ones that was throwing 7 in the woods before anybody was throwing 7 in the woods. Like, motherfuckers was still smoking swishers. We was throwing 7 in the woods. Like, we was the
7
ones doing
grams in
that.
the wood?
Yeah, that's what we was doing.
Do you feel like that's wasting weed? Or like,
Yeah, it's wasting weed. It's wasting weed, but that was at the time, you feel me, everybody just was on some shit like, yeah, we the ones the fattest wood.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we got the fattest wood around this motherfucker. Like,
Right.
how many times we done rolled 15 grammers?
Big ass wood.
15 grammers for the hood. We just sitting there smoking. 10, 15
wood.
niggas getting high.
Right.
Yeah.
Rolling the whole leaf though. Like, we taking the whole leaf, rolling that motherfucker up. We ain't doing no capping. We ain't doing no capping. Like, we ain't doing no capping.
Right.
We got real documentation. Arms, shit this long as my arm. You know, like, that shit big.
Right. Right. So, what does getting high feel like to you?
I can't even tell you no more.
You can't?
Yeah, no.
You can't tell me what it feel like?
Cause I wake up feeling the same way.
Really? You
On some shit, a nigga be high, like, I fuck around and wake up on some shit, and then I done realize, like, a nigga got, like, a permanent high to it. It's like once you smoke enough, or you done smoked so much in your life to where it's like, all right, I done smoked every day. On that type of time where you get up in the morning, you smoking, and it don't feel weird to you no more.
Right.
You gonna feel you a whole different type of person. Like, it's gonna take you not smoking for a year or 2 years and really being on some sober shit for you to really revamp your body to really be on some shit that you not adapted to that shit no more. Because once you smoking every day and you really on that tip, like, bro, you gonna feel like that just waking up in the morning. You gonna be on some high shit.
Right.
You just gonna be high every day.
I feel what you're saying. I definitely feel what you're saying.
You know, you just got a goofy tendency to you now. Like, you just automatically, you know, like they say, you probably lost some brain cells or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, bro, a nigga still smart. But it's like, bro, nigga just goofy at this point.
Yeah, that shit don't make you dumb.
Yeah, you just got a whole lot of jokes going on.
Yeah.
Everything is just funny.
For sure.
A nigga wake up like this for sure.
Right. Before we get up out of here, man, is there anybody or any projects you want to shout out before we get up out of here?
Hell yeah, man. I want to shout the hood out, man. I want to shout funk out, man, on my niggas. On my niggas that ain't, they couldn't rock today. Wasn't fucking with us today.
Shout out my FBN niggas, man.
Them too.
You know?
On my 600 niggas.
Yeah.
Shout out Shot+Edited, my boy. My nigga been holding this shit down. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga taking care of nigga, really doing this shit with me. So that's my brother. We gonna keep this shit rolling. And then also I'm gonna shout out my boy Vinny, my boy Nick, my boys out in LA, fucking with me. Let me come down there, come stay out there for 2 days, not pay nothing in y'all studio, record for free. Take y'all time, you feel me? Do my shit. I fuck with them. I fuck with them boys, man. Fuck with them niggas, man. And free all my niggas too. Free Banks, free Bang, free Paid. It's the funk, man. 820 AveBaby.
We out.